Yo, we back, I think. I don't know. Am I back? Am I here? I have no idea.
I need to be able to see the game too, and we got that. We got that.
Oh, right, I forgot to fucking share the screen. Jesus Christ, I'm useless. I have been quite tired for the past few days, and I just decided to take a bit of a break. I am still tired now. You know. Things aren't gonna change. Why bother stopping? We'll get you. But, Strophic, are you ready for an extra spicy fucking, culture festival?
Hi.
Good evening. I actually have quite a bit to do. I'm waiting for someone right now, in fact. You know, once I have a little more time, till then, our battles will have to wait. Oh. Why is he fucking here, then? Wait. Is he at level 8? Pop it on. Go to Akechi's at level 6. I think the max I can get him to is 8. So...
I should write something.
He's available, and it says I can even increase my confidence. Something is going on. There's some, I guess, story progression reason why I can't hang out with him. Otherwise, he wouldn't fucking be here right now. So I guess I'll go fucking work at the airsoft shop. Getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know. So, you're here because you saw my message, right? I want to work. This time, I'm going to have you gather some info. You'll be on your own, though. Take care of some other business. I feel like I can come closer.
Good.
Also, I hope my Iwa voice isn't too quiet to be picked up properly. The guy you're looking for is homeless, but he knows what's up. He'll be somewhere in Shibuya. Get info on the rumor about the underground deal. Don't act all suspicious. I gotta take care of some other business, so I'm counting on you, kid. You wanna know about some underground business deals, huh? You know, you can find anything you need on the internet, right? Or are you maybe looking for something a little more? I can see it in your eye. Who sent you here? Can't tell you. Sticking to the code of honor, huh? Not bad for a kid. Alright. Just act like I'm mooling to myself, got it? No promises I'm gonna say anything useful either. So, an exec of the Hong Kong Mafia came to Japan sometime around New Year's. Apparently something big went down, with a huge Asian investor. Deal was worth about 100 million yen. Though you'd figure something that massive would get more people talking about it. Maybe they leased some kind of high-end club to get it as private as possible. I didn't hear a thing about that, though. Alright, we're done here. Go. Intimidating voice. Story's impressive as always. Great stuff, Iwa.
Yeah?
It's nice to hear that coming from you, Soda-san. Bet you could start a war with realistic models like these. Seriously, these are incredible. I should get going now, though.
I gotta up your guts even more.
Yo.
No, it wasn't guts, it was proficiency last time. I actually need guts. Welcome. Alright, Iwa. I'll take one of everything.
I was like, I needed the up guts to be able to ask about the gun in the bag. Not another thing to increase your guts for.
Yeah, I'll need an entire arsenal. Along with that too. Depends on how quick the parts come in. Some stuff's probably gonna have to go through customs. How long things get stuck is totally how long things get stuck there is totally out of my control. Tell me, Mune, what's your son's name? Koro-kun, was it? That's right. Well then, if you don't deliver on time, I might have to have just have to let Koro-kun in on our little secret. Susan, please. I wonder, how will an adolescent boy like him react to finding out his father was in the Yakuza? I guess if things go sour, we could always try selling him again. Fine. Put a rush in your order. Happy now? Very much so. Well then, I look forward to hearing from you again soon. Sorry to make you wait, kid.
Shit.
God damn it. What do you mean sell him? Just forget about it. Sorry you had to see that. Anyway, how'd it go today? You learn anything good? The Hong Kong Mafia.
I feel like would have been the other. Or both of them would have been the same. Okay.
Yeah. Someone made a big deal with the Hong Kong Mafia worth 10 million yen. 100 million yen. And it happened sometime around New Year's. Wouldn't surprise me if Suda had something to do with it. He's been bragging all about a big score he made right near the start of the year. I've got to do some more research into myself. Do it myself. Anyway, nice job. I'm gonna be able to give Suda a real scare thanks to the info you gave me. I give you
Where's my reward?
I give it your all. That goes without saying. Man, I can't wait to see the look on Suda's face. It's been ages since I felt this excited. And it's all because of you, kid. Turns out, you're pretty useful.
All right.
I think what about my reward would have been the good option, because it would have been the gutsier option. I'm gonna head home early. Spend some good old quality time with Kodo to celebrate.
Yo.
Damn fine job again, kid. Get on out of here. Your fucking proficiency. You're such an asshole. Fucking piece of shit. I didn't know it would increase my proficiency, god damn it. I never did this prior. Yo, it's me. Just wanted to give you fair warning before I go home to Koro. You definitely got me some good intel, honestly. I appreciate that. But now Suda knows your face. And that could be a real problem. I agree. You catch on fast. Thanks to that shit today, Suda knows we're connected, at least. Which means that stunt we pulled with Masa ain't gonna work on him. Well, what's done is done. If one method isn't gonna work, we just gotta find another. I'll think about our next move. Until then, don't do anything stupid. When I need help, I'll get in touch. Hope you'll be ready.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Yeah, probably.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
We got no other choice. I'll leave it to you.
In that case, I'll do it. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Yeah. Weird, right? I've got his number.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Nice speech. And the shop's open. Wait, hold on. Before I forget. There was something I need to do. My kindness is bad.
Oh! Yes!
Gotta give the plant some new dirt every once in a while. Hiro Yoshida. Chihaya. How is Iwa doing? Okay, so I'll go to Chihaya. Tell her to work on my confidence with Iwa. And then I will talk to Yoshida.
What shall we do?
I'll have an affinity reading done on...
But
Right, it's Iwai, not Iwa. Fuck me. So that's
Here we
what
go.
happened. Someone is fucking wasted in the background. Holy shit.
What do you think?
What shall we do?
A bond reading.
Here we go.
What do you think?
Please consider what I have to say. Good evening.
One drop.
Thank you.
Alright, let's fucking do this.
It's like dialogue of the background version. It's just drop.
Everybody's fine. Stage is set.
Thank you.
This will be the final one, right?
No. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I know. You're not going to be my right hand man. Don't worry. I won't pull any tricks. Feel free to talk about being falsely accused. I'll handle whatever comes from it. Saw Kuramoto's grandson around here somewhere. But he's curious about today's speech.
I see.
I haven't spoken to him since we last met. Speech should serve as your response to him. I don't think any of the parties would back No Good Torah. He's gonna talk about the Phantom Thieves, right? What do you want? What is it? My dog isn't here now to harass me. What do you want? Scram. Skedaddle.
Dog pen.
You know I can't force you out, right? So I just have to deal with you until you leave. Alright, well I guess he's just here. So talk about the fantasies, right? Could care less about him. Just interested in hearing about the fantasies.
Very well.
Okay, I'm going to get started. Do your best.
Yes.
I will. Especially with you looking on.
Everyone.
What? You left my room just to come back. What? I let you out before I started the stream. What do you want? You're a freak. I even played with ya for a good bit. You get the hell out of... Get the hell out of my armory. Blip blip. What do you want? What is it? Look. Oh my goodness. And he's out. Sure you're aware
And he's back.
of our alleged connections to recent incidences. What are you doing, Horonosuke? I don't know who that is. Setting aside whether their actions are right or wrong. There is one thing I can safely say about the Phantom Thieves. I believe with conviction. Fuck. I believe it has the ability to move a person's heart. I'm sure you are all aware that I am no good Torah. The one accused of embezzlement was a fool 20 years ago. It's no wonder that I was considered a failure as a politician. However, because I was accused like that, I was able to understand the suffering of the weak.
The most important thing is...
Why am I in politics? In the past, it was merely for personal gain. But, why do the Phantom Thieves continue to change hearts? I believe they do it for the world and its people. And in using to do justice for others, they had no choice but to disguise themselves. No matter what the world says, I fully support. I'm just an average citizen, however. However, I will continue to voice my beliefs. I may not be able to become a Diet member this election. I may not be able to affect change during my lifetime.
However...
But I have made my peace with that. I will be happy as long as I can be a meaningful stepping stone for the future of our youth. Thank you for listening. I set the stage for nothing. So you have no intention of accusing old man Kuramoto,
Yes.
right? Sheesh. Such a heartfelt speech for someone your age. People are probably laughing at you as we speak. I doubt any of them were moved by your words. I might be the only one in this entire city who was. Atsushita. Proceed as you wish with your candidacy. I'll take measures to ensure the party blocks you. Within the limits of my ability, of course. Goodbye. My candidacy, huh? What an unexpected turn of events. Phantom Thieves. Perhaps it's the effect of you moving my heart. You had a change of heart? That must be it. Still, I have you to thank for all this. Phantom Thieves. Power to change a person's heart. I don't possess a special power like they do. But I won't lose to them when it comes to conviction. Speech is my only weapon. Just my voice and my words. That's how I win people over.
Thank you.
Thanks for sticking by my side. One more to go.
All right.
The next one should be voiced. Contrary to what I thought, getting your heart stolen isn't such a bad thing. If he's a member of the Phantom Thieves, then... talking to myself again. Another bad habit of mine. I'm gonna finish up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job.
Another person to figure out your Phantom Thief.
Don't worry, Strophic. Get used to it. Every confidant in the game eventually does. Hey, good morning. Senpai,
well...
have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
Like, has Eli ever done anything? I thought actually there was like doing something like that.
Pardon?
So I honestly don't see how he can be connected at all to be able to realize you're a Phantom Thief. How that's always going.
To how EY would do it? I have no idea if he figures out. It's just like a common thing, like every confidant I have done, at some point finds out, or already knows. And maybe not all of them, I genuinely don't know. Like Kawakami did. Fucking Chihaya did.
Most of those had stories that are rather like related to that sort of thing. You know what? It doesn't seem at all.
Dude,
Oh.
it's fine. Just wait till I change someone's heart for him, and then it'll be fine. He'll figure it out. That reminds
It'll
me.
probably be that one guy.
Tomorrow's the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with the preparations? Feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me. Also, hell yeah, we're gonna have fun tomorrow. I'm about to fucking show Kasumi something that you would not expect. Getting a guest for this year? Oh, you mean Ikechi, right? I saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Did he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why did he agree to come here? Probably, it probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Ikechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh, yeah. That proves they're connected to our school somehow, then. Hey, you're right. Maybe it'll tell us some stuff, about the case. No way I'm gonna miss that, the panel this year. I just say whatever they want to, no thought. But for now, just have to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we've got so many years behind us, sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. That is true. Did you know memory is something that is so fucking brutal that we can falsely imprint memories into people? That's a real thing. There is a man who was part of a scientific study and was told by a metric shit ton of people, including his own mother, that he, when he was a child, went in a hot air balloon, had a toy, and he dropped it. Like, he lost it as it fell out of the hot air balloon. This never happened, but his parents told him about it. Now he can vividly remember everything, including details that were not told to him, such as the color of the hot air balloon, what the toy was, the color of the toy. He says it was a teddy bear. They never said it was a teddy bear. They just said it was a toy. They never said the color of the air balloon. They never even said what park it was at. But he came up with all of these things. The brain physically fills gaps to a point where memory itself isn't as we view it as people. It is nothing but a tool for survival. So that is how false memories can be implanted. It is vastly interesting to realize bad memories stick out way more than good memories because we learn more from bad memories. We still learn from good memories, that's why they stay around too, but let's change the fact that memory is not how most people view it on a day-to-day basis. It is a survival tool. Anyways, moving on. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, good. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Forgetfulness, memory bias, lack of sleep, memory bias.
This is it. Right.
That's right. Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memory. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where your brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. Hey, that question? That wasn't even close. Or maybe I should ask Rose knows the usual shite.
Nice going!
The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts that can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to a person, right? What a strange concept. Hey yo, you ready to see this shit? Oh, look at that, look who got the top score. I wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class, baby!
Hey!
That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. There's the achievement. God damn it, of course that increases my fucking charm. Which is already at max. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. Tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. But I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
Honey, I want to be an ass.
You're back awfully late. How's business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Told you I don't
It
like that
doesn't
guy.
surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
I mean, his voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Man, this room's a bit tense. I feel like I've met that man somewhere before.
Someone before
What are you
that.
standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Hey, you're standing here too.
Two.
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Hold on, he said charisma? Carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. I gotta hear that again, hold on.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Charisma?
It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Yeah, that's what that face was earlier.
Criminals,
Charisma.
Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Don't like politicians?
It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Hey, you a
You
fanboy?
open.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
It's still steaming, it's still there.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Can't you finish your fucking drink?
The way they was walking there, he just walks straight into you.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a far bit smarter than you, huh? Wow, what an asshole. I got top of my grades today. I got top of the class today. And you're just gonna insult me the moment I come home? Wow, sorry for improvement, I guess. Jesus Christ. What an asshole. I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation.
I heard.
I heard it. Really? Either way, the real issue is what do we do next? The lecture is in the afternoon of the school day, yes. Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I'll show witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Sounds good. Now let's not. At a time like this is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? It seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with my friends. Suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoy our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Well. Can I work at night, or is it a day shift thing?
Oh, come in.
Damn. No. So, I just heard in the background, go to hell, Phantom Thieves! You've seen me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside.
Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way?
Yeah.
Stealing a wagon, increase my guts further.
Thank you very much.
Cosmic Tower Burger. Its grandeur overwhelms me no matter how many times I see it.
Now then.
First try.
I've already finished this burger before. I've finished this entire thing. I would have expected nothing less of a captain. As I've explained before, there is no further ranks left for you to achieve. However, to commemorate your further challenge success, and we present you with the world famous Big Bang Burger. Holy shit, that's a lot of burgers.
Please come again. I knew you could do it.
Oh hell yeah, I gave shit tons of fucking guts for that.
Wanna head back?
Yeah, all I have to do is guts, and increase my kindness twice, and I will have max stank stats.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Makoto, you realize panicking doesn't help anything, and enjoying the school festival is going to help us blend in?
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
this'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school
It's
festival.
just the way Haru talks. Either not human or recently human.
They're pretty good.
Haru is
From
somewhere
what I've heard.
in between human and not human. They're right in the middle. They're a little insane and completely sane at the same time.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Did An just take us to her own class?
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you
But
recommend?
Ryuji does.
Now,
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
we'll have that, please.
This
Oh
will
boy.
take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
I don't know.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Takoyaki done yet?
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
That's what you meant by spicy.
Microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this
Thing like
a
that, I'm pretty sure that'd be a
Russian
toaster, not a
takoyaki?
microwave.
You like Russian takoyaki? You like Russian roulette? But the bullet's clearly visible on the revolver?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious
Making
one.
reference, but I don't think anyone would get it other than me.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait,
Which one has the needle? I don't think anyone get that reference other than me.
Hey, Strawberry.
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Oh, hi, Akechi.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
But I wanted it to be the spicy festival.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
I just want to take the red one, isn't he?
Me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people.
Asshole.
I'm going to have one of these.
Yep.
I am going to have one of these.
Now, the one that is specific than the rest of them.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
it's fine. It's quite the...
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
I would have done it.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
I told you it was going to be a spicy school festival.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
Yeah, no, Futaba's not.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay? Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow after...
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh?
Yusuke's missing.
Where do you wander off to? He's in whenever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home.
Yeah, this is Yusuke we're talking about.
Remember, last time we lost sight of him for 5 minutes, he showed up with 2 lobsters. So, like, I don't know what you want from me. Excuse me. You are Dr. Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Yes?
I.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now, wish to speak with you as well. Ryu... Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You hear about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
It's going before just correct.
Teach me how to unshackle and unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. Simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
How about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course. There's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head.
You have made a mistake, Maruki.
I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see. So you were Madarame-san's. It's in the past. I'm curious. Never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person, so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients into a positive direction, so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there's people out there who think that way. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, without them even realizing it. If I could help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitakuka, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist?
I?
No, not at all. The only desire I have is for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then, what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece it is, no matter how briefly. And, if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right. Thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now. So, please excuse me. I hope to meet again someday. It's not the answer Maruki was expecting. Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Kechi's panel. No apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legends of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes. It was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that usual? tomorrow is the Ketchikun's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We'll have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right.
Yeah, that's right, Ryuji.
And Cat. But mainly Ryuji. Right.
It's like, are you still at school? Yes. And it's like talking about, and it's like just being lost at Shujin.
Yusuke, there's only 3 floors, and this building isn't that goddamn complicated. It's a fucking H. But I've somehow found myself in a pool. You what? It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Photo time. Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. No, it wasn't. You guys are outside. And even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It
That's
was
probably some other food thing saying that wasn't like could have been brought outside. Oh.
It was the instant stuff, but still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, more of the pictures of us on. You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Dick's Yakisoba? With the big red mountain of ginger? Oh! No, that one went straight into the trash. Had dry seaweed all over my teeth. You asshole. That would have been a great picture, goddammit. Oh man.
Who just cropped it?
Just crop on. Just erase on. Photoshop erase on. Keep it transparent. just erase the teeth. DVD, maybe. No, that's charm. That's useless.
Oh.
Okay, video game. Knowledge, charm, kindness. What bullshit do I have to do?
Okay.
First off is the novice course. Oh, I see. Not only do the dice roll, fuck you, move you forward, you also use them to buy proportions.
Properties.
I can't remember.
Monopoly.
I think things are going well. You must finish in first place at this rate.
Oh!
Something strange up ahead. Is that an octopus? Lord,
I don't
name
know
is
the Monopoly.
Octavius. No! Doc off! You go if you can satisfy me, Blorb. You have 3 chances, Blorb. This guy exists just to get in your way? Yes, of course. If you can roll my favorite secret number or higher, I'll let you pass, Blorb. Roll the dice up to 3 times if you want, Blorb. You'll never
It
guess
was
my
1.
secret number, though, Blorb. It was 2. Well then. Here's your first roll. Shit!
2 dice.
7. Do you want to go with this number? Reroll.
This is good.
9? Yeah, I'll stay with that. 4. As for the secret number, do you remember?
8.
Glor? Yeah, it was okay. Woo! Glorg.
Just above.
Bested my secret number trial. Guess I'll be retreating then, Glorg. Huh. Octavius, writhed away into the sunset. You what? Alright. Let's Let's head on move to the goal.
Hey!
Into the sunset, it's night.
How did that increase my kindness at all? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Unless it increases your kindness.
How does rolling a dice increase my kindness? I don't understand.
Well then, we
You
will
held
now
back
begin
insulting the
today's
squid.
game.
Not
Our
us.
guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
Dude, Famicom games were way worse than I remember. Holy shit, I remember, like, Mario being pretty fun. This fucking shit.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves.
Of course he would.
It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
This fucking... He's a jokester, get it? He's a funny man.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us
He's
how
right
far
in this
along your
please.
investigation is on them?
Like, say something. Just hear you usually shouting from the bathroom. It's like, serious?
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
He's looking straight at us.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not
I'm
going
joking, those waves. Just
Made
hello.
impressions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
Yes, it would. What? That's so stupid.
However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth. What's he planning on saying?
See, that's the problem.
Quite the confidence you have.
Yeah, then you're gonna give the people the slip. Like, you can't do that. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Even if it's just your opinion, you can get a lot of shit for this, because then all of a sudden, Rutro Reggie, they know you're onto them, and they'll leave while you have no evidence against them. That's really dumb.
If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are?
That idiot!
No, Makoto had to.
There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Ryushi, no.
It's mine.
Okay.
I apologize
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay? Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too.
And what is that?
There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
Uh-oh.
That's gotta be shopped.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
Two. Now, Astravik, this is the moment that you probably realize that Akechi can go to the metaverse. This is the moment I got annoyed because they finally said Akechi could go to the metaverse. Do you know when I found out that Akechi could go to the metaverse? When we fucking met him, because he heard Morgana talk. If you do not remember, there is the line of the, I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. The only person who mentioned pancakes was the cat in the bag. Akechi has been able to enter the metaverse this whole time, and they give you a hint real fucking early. And I caught that on my first playthrough, and I'm proud of myself for that. Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago.
That's a lie. That's a blatant lie.
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav.
It's a fucking blatant lie, Akechi.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse.
I didn't know what it's called.
I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
How do you know what it's called?
So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Very
I
real.
swear it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, All you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
And I think
New
I'll
party
have to
member.
inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Think it over.
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
One spicy festival, huh?
Hey, they're going.
Okay.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Lab will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over.
It actually is supposed to be.
Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you
That's
going to the
fine.
post-festival party?
Yep. About to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Alright, Strava, get ready to see some shit you were not expecting.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
I.e.
And now, it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
Oh yeah, this isn't happening. I told you to get ready for some shit you weren't expecting, boy. Oh man. You guys call that dancing? You serious?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime.
I'll tell you I'm not
Are you fucking ready, Astravik? Are you fucking ready? Alright. Let's fucking do this.
Staring.
Joker is a sex magnet, man. It is genuinely thought that Persona 5 dancing in Starlight, Joker is the only person who knows how to dance, and it's only because of this scene.
We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Go save her.
But dude, am I wrong? Is Joker not a sex magnet? With moves like that? Hell meow. Why is the Natsu out of the bag?
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
I still think I danced better. Guess the cat's back in the bag. Also, she danced or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. There was a cat on my shoulder. What do you want? Go to
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
What are you doing here, Yukiko? You're not from this school.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
I guess such a little shit.
One time I recognize that voice in this one.
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially with you. See you soon!
Fucking lord. My dog's harassing me. Jim's quieted down. It's like the dance is over. Yeah. Post festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? Tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Yes, Ryuji? I guess I'm doing it with Haru, because fuck Ryuji. I don't know, why not? Fuck it.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Be alright. Come on.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
Sharing?
Yeah, I have no
I
idea
never
what
knew
this
we
is.
had such an event.
I don't remember doing this.
Alright, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
Probably you if I have to guess.
I wonder.
It'll be you or me. One of the two. That's...
About that fluffy-haired girl over there. I choose you.
God damn it.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking
That's
to
pretty
me.
close in that situation. What a point me. You just think behind the curtain, Mike.
You're up.
So it really is me.
Come, everyone's waiting.
Well, I'm going.
Before he steps on stage, I have one thing to share with you all. My fucking dad died last week.
And your name is? Wait, you're Akumura-san?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
One
I'm
sure.
still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
He fucked up.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share.
Oh, I found out about my dad's death at Disney World.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's
Oh my god! Fucking A, the balls on this man, and B, the tact.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
change the subject.
They had only choose choices. Those the only choices.
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered.
This guy is a dick.
But I'm a gentleman. In
Is
person,
he twice a dick?
such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Now let's bully Frizzy Hair.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I had to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Weirdly enough, Kawakami is an option for this. I just didn't get her to show up.
Here, I'd like you to have this.
I didn't know that until I, like, did a little bit of research beforehand on this.
Bought it earlier.
Who was that?
Now then, let's go home.
Goddamn, I can't wait to go play Strikers.
You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. I'm allergic.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? proceeding as planned.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
It's just merchandise.
Apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
Did you notice?
When she said she was gonna go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then, there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sharp?
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Ryuji.
Are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious? You, really are a phantom thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a phantom thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
It's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Why?
Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Goddamn. What? He knows everything? You've gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? He likely wouldn't be receiving this message if Dick was not okay. I have a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. Ordinary, he is not. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes. She was killed by mental shutdown. The same way, the same method used by the culprit we pursued now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? What do you think the culprit could be? A government official. You letting your imagination run wild a bit? Well, that would make sense. Wait a sec. You're right. Then, wouldn't the police be working for him too? It's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I forgot she was in my room. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
Sorry.
don't know. Sleep on
Hey,
the
wait!
sofa. Sleep on the sofa so the Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed. I'm gonna go home. Night. Fair enough. I mean, this bed ain't exactly the most comfy. Have you seen what's on it? Like, well, not what's on it. What it's on? It's on milk containers.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be
I feel
forming
like
a
that
new
probably would have been something if they had a higher relationship with her or something.
Sojo buys you a better bed.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
If we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out.
Yeah.
As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Well,
Did you see that
Shut the
reward?
fuck up.
Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big this bounty is. We should look at the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Getchy suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. The 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Yo, some news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away with this. Or get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
No, it's a video game.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too, considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Stop punching the couch, it's expensive.
Ryuji!
Because it's old, not because it was expensive.
Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They made us. It's that simple.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
Hey, you know what that means, though? It means we've reached a point where we recognize our downfall. Meaning, it's a mistake we won't make again. That is the only one true way to know that you will not do something, is if you fuck up once prior. Alright, that's what mistakes are for, you learn from them.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We haven't lost yet.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I don't mind, the couch
You
does.
too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
Okay. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. What does he think he is? Gonna boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this. Well, yeah, he's gonna assume we're desperate and is gonna increase the likelihood of us accepting his deal. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, we don't want anyone disturbing our peace anymore. Our pace. Let's get about this. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see. Well, see you all tomorrow. Brain is shutting off.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
I'm thinking this is a good place to stop. You know, we have a little bit of a cliffhanger kind of a deal. So, I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you, anybody. Thanks to anybody who ends up watching this. And I hope you all have absolutely fantastic days.